The street was soaked in silver light. The echoes faded with the night. Your shadow danced through every flame, but even rain forgot your name. The window cried in quiet streams, like broken pieces of our dreams. I reached for words I could not claim, and silence answered me again. Every drop that touched the ground carried pieces of what we found. When the rain forgot your name, I still whispered it the same. Through the thunder, through the dark, holding ashes of your spark. And though the sky erased the trace, I still see your hidden face in every storm that softly came. When the rain forgot your name. Coffee's cold, the midnight's long. Your memory still plays its song, a melody too hard to tame, a fire wrapped inside the rain. The city sleeps, but I remain, counting scars like drops of rain, still searching through this lonely frame for one last call, one final flame. To fade, and as the last drop touched the ground, I finally let go of the sound. The night grew still, the skies became a place that softly held your name. The rain fell slow, then drifted away, and so did your name. Rain fell softly on the empty street. Your shadow danced where we used to meet. The city lights were fading slow, like all the words we'll never know. I held your name inside my hands, but time slipped through like grains of sand. When drop came falling through like tears that only spoke of you. The windows cried their silver lines, a thousand echoes lost in time. Your laughter lingers in the air, a distant song still waiting there. I trace the pieces of goodbye across the dark and empty sky. When the rain forgot us in the night and the stars gave up their fading light, I was calling through the endless blue, still reaching for the ghost of you. When the silence filled the space we knew, I was left with skies that never grew, and every drop came falling through like tears that only spoke of you. If tomorrow brings another dawn, will your memory still carry on like whispered dreams beneath the gray that never truly washed away? When the rain forgot us one last time and your voice became a silent rhyme, I let the storm erase the view, but not the trace I have of you. Now the clouds are drifting far above, leaving only echoes of our love. And in the quiet afterglow, the rain remembers what we once knew. The snow fell softly on the ground as silence wrapped this sleeping town. I found your words beneath the door, a letter I had missed before. The paper worn, the ink had faded, promises we never traded. Every line called out my name, but nothing now could be the same. The winter kept what we had lost and froze the memories in frost. A letter left in winter's cold held the words you never told. Through the silence, through the wind, you were reaching through the night. Every page a fragile flame, whispering why you never came. And though the snow erased the trail, your goodbye still filled the air. I traced the corners with my hands, like trying hard to understand how love could drift so far away and leave its shadow here to stay. The fireplace had lost its glow, just ashes underneath the snow. Yet in those lines your heart remained a quiet echo wrapped in pain. If I had read it yesterday, would the winter fade away? Would your footsteps still be near instead of disappearing here? Letter left in winter's cold, carry truths too late to hold. Still it warmed this empty room, like a flower in the gloom. And as the morning touched the sky, I let your final words pass by. The snow kept falling soft and slow, and helped me finally let go. The page grew still, the candle dimmed, and winter closed the door. Went down without a sound, and shadows slowly filled the ground. Your footsteps echoed down the hall, like memories against the wall. The air was cold, the room stood still, a silent ache I always feel. The final frame was drawing near, but somehow you were still right here. I tried to hold the fading light, to keep us frozen in this night. This was the last scene of us, the moment time gave up on love. The curtains fell, the silence came, and nothing ever stayed the same. I watched your silhouette grow dim, like a song reaching its end. And though the credits slowly rolled, your story lingers in my soul. The words we left were never said, still dancing circles in my head. 1,000 glances lost in space, the ghost of your unfinished trace. The stars outside began to fade, like promises we never made. And all that once was bright and true became the dark between me and you. I reached for what was slipping fast, a fleeting shadow of our past. This was the last scene of us, the moment time gave up on love. The curtains fell, the silence came, and nothing ever beyond the edges of this scene. This was the last scene of us, the final page, the quiet dusk. But somewhere past the closing frame, a spark still softly speaks your name. Now the screen fades into white and disappears into the night. But in the hush where memories stay, our final scene still softly plays. The city sleeps beneath the haze, lost inside its quiet maze. But from afar I still could see a single light that called to me. It flickered through the midnight air, a silent sign that you were there. And every shadow on the wall brought back the nights I had it all. I stood beneath the empty sky and watched the hours passing by. The last light in your window shine like a memory I couldn't leave behind. Through the dark it softly stayed, a fragile spark that would not fade. And though I knew the dawn would come and turn that golden light to night, I held on to its gentle glow, not ready yet to let it go. Cold against my skin, like all the words I kept within. The silence whispered through the street, still carrying the sound of your heartbeat. I wondered if you looked outside, if somewhere tears were left to hide, if in that room beyond the frame you whispered softly just my name. If I could turn the night around, would I still hear that distant sound? The quiet hope that used to be calling through the dark for me. The last light in your window burned for all the love we never learned. And as the morning touched the sky, it slowly said its last goodbye. The glow dissolved into the day and gently drifted far away. Yet in my heart it still will show the place I once called home. The morning came, the light was gone, but your warmth lingers on. a quiet world without a sound. The night has wrapped the sky in blue, and all it holds reminds me of you. The empty streets, the whispered air still carry traces of you there. A fleeting shadow passing by, like distant stars across the sky. I close my eyes and hear your name, a fragile spark, a dying flame. Beneath the silent moon tonight, I search for traces of your light. Through endless dark, through fading skies, I find you living in my mind. Though time has carried you away, your memory lingers here to stay. And every star that softly gleams still calls your name into my dreams. The midnight breeze begins to sigh, like words we lost to our goodbye. The moonlight spills across my hands like fragments I can understand. The hours drift, the silence grows, yet somewhere deep your echo flows. A quiet song the night still keeps, a promise hidden in its sleep. And though the dawn may pull apart the shadows resting in my heart, beneath the silent moon tonight, I search for traces of your light. Through endless dark, through fading skies, I find you living in my mind. Though time has carried you away, your memory lingers here to stay. And every star that softly gleams still calls your name into my If moonlight could return the past and make these fleeting moments last, I'd stand beneath this endless glow and never let your spirit go. Beneath the silent moon so high, I send my whisper to the sky. And though your voice has slipped from view, the night still sings of me and you. Now the stars begin to fade as dawn arrives in quiet gray. But in the hush of morning's tune, you remain beneath the silent moon.
The night was painted deep in blue. The quiet sky was watching too. We stood beneath the silver glow, with words too hard to let us show. The wind moved softly through your hair, like time was pausing in the air. And in your eyes I saw the ache of all the dreams we couldn't save. The stars above were burning bright, as if they knew this final night. Our goodbye beneath the stars was written in the sky like scars. 1,000 lights looked down in vain as we let go through silent pain. You reached for me, then stepped away, like night surrendering today. And all the heavens seemed to fall the moment I lost it all. Your trembling voice called out my name, but nothing now could stop the change. The space between our fingertips was wider than the moon eclipse. I wanted time to lose its pace, to freeze forever in that place. But even stars must fade from sight and vanish with the breaking light. If wishes live beyond the sky, then maybe ours will never die. Perhaps somewhere their distant flame still softly whispers what became. Our goodbye beneath the stars still lingers in my restless heart. Though constellations drift apart, you left your light inside the dark. And when the dawn began to rise, it took the starlight from our eyes. Yet one remains for me to see, the one that still remembers me. The night grew pale, the stars withdrew, but one still shines for me and you. Found your name upon the page, still resting there through time and age. The ink has faded into gray, like all the words I could not say. The paper bends beneath my hands, a fragile trace of broken plans. Each line I wrote because could not send still waits for where our stories end. 1,000 thoughts I left behind still echo softly through my mind. This is a letter never sent, filled with all the tears I spent. Every word I couldn't show, every truth you'll never know, folded deep inside the dark like an unfinished fragile spark. Still it carries all I meant. This is a letter never sent. The moonlight spills across the floor like memories knocking at my door. Your voice still lingers in the air, a distant ghost still waiting there. I trace the silence line by line and wonder if you read my mind. If somewhere in another place you still remember my embrace. The pages tremble in the night like pieces reaching for the light. This is a letter never sent, filled with all the tears I spent. Every word I couldn't show, every truth you'll never know, folded deep inside the dark like an unfinished fragile spark. Still it carries all I meant. This is a letter never sent. If I could place it in your hands, would you still understand the quiet spaces in between, the love inside what stayed unseen? This is the story left unread, the silent things I never said. But though these pages never flew, they still were always meant for you. Now the candles burning low and the midnight shadows grow. I close the page and let it rest, a final whisper softly kept.
The clock was whispering to the wall as midnight shadows filled the hall. You stood there wrapped in fading light, a quiet ghost within the night. The city slept beyond the glass, while moments slipped away too fast. And in the silence we both knew the dawn would take me far from you. Your eyes were saying what we feared, the truth we never let come near. If you stayed until sunrise, would the morning change your mind? Would the colors in the sky give us one more chance to try? If you stayed until the day, could the night erase the pain? Would your hand still hold on tight? face, like fragile memories we traced. I wanted time to lose its way and leave us hidden from the day. The air was heavy with goodbye, unspoken tears behind your eyes. Yet every second that remained still carried hope against the pain. Maybe dawn could make us new, maybe light could pull us through. Maybe if the dark held on, you'd still be here when night was gone. If you stayed until sunrise, I would never ask you why. I would simply hold you near and let the daylight disappear. But the morning slowly came and nothing ever stayed the same. You slipped away with fading light and vanished with the night. The sun rose high, the room turned gold. Your warmth was gone, the dawn grew cold.
The evening falls in shades of blue and brings the quiet back to you. The empty road, the fading light still holds the echoes of that night. A restless breeze moves through the trees and carries whispers back to me. A fragile sound so soft, so thin, it feels like you are here again. Across the dark, across the sky, your memory is passing by. I hear your name in the wind tonight, calling softly through the fading light, like a distant voice from long ago. And though the seasons drift away, your shadow never seems to fade. It lingers where my heart has been. I still hear your name in the wind. The moonlight rests upon the sea, like all the dreams you left with me. 1,000 moments come and go, but some are carved too deep to show. The silence bends, the darkness sighs, like tears still hidden in the skies. And every breath the cold air brings still sounds like unfinished things. If time could turn its hands around, would I still find you in this sound? I hear your name quiet songs that never fade. Though you have vanished from my sight, you're written in the stars tonight. I hear your name in the morning air, a gentle trace that's always there. Though I can't hold what might have been, you live within the wandering wind. Now the night grows still again and fades beyond the window pane. But one soft whisper lingers thin. Your name still rides the wind.
Your words were hanging in the air, like fading smoke that still was there. A fragile echo in the night that slowly disappeared from sight. The room still held your final tone, yet somehow never felt more alone. The walls repeated what was said long after every sound had fled. And when your footsteps left the floor, the quiet rushed in through the door. The silence after your voice was louder than the falling rain. It filled the spaces of this room and whispered all we couldn't say. The silence after your voice still lingers deep inside my chest, a ghost of every word we shared that never learned to rest. The clock moves slowly through the dark, each second left another mark. I listened for your breath again, but only heard the hollow wind. Your laughter once could light the air. Now emptiness is everywhere, a melody without refrain, a sky that only carries rain. footsteps in the rain. The room is still. The night moves on. Your voice is gone. The silence stays.
The stage is dark, the lights are gone. The final echoes linger on. The empty seats, the silent air still hold the ghost of you somewhere. The velvet curtains softly sway like all the words we couldn't say. A fleeting scene now turned to dust, a quiet ending left to us. The applause has faded in tonight, but I still search for one last line. After the curtain falls tonight, and all we knew fades out of sight, I'm standing where your shadow stayed, inside the silence that you made. The story ends, the music slows, but in my heart your memory grows. Long after all the lights grow small, I'm here after the curtain falls. The final line was left unsaid, still spinning circles in my head. A whispered truth we let escape, now written in the dark we made. The empty room begins to fade, yet every step your memory trace still lingers softly in the air. A quiet ache still waiting there, though every scene has reached its end. Some echoes never truly bend. After the curtain falls tonight, and all we knew fades out of sight, I'm standing where your shadow stayed, inside the silence that you made. The story ends, the music slows, but in my heart your memory grows. Long after all the lights grow small, I'm here after the curtain falls. If there were one more final act, one chance to take the moment back, I'd hold the silence in my hands and rewrite all our broken plans. After the curtain falls away and darkness steals the fading stage, your voice remains a distant call, still rising through these empty walls. Though every ending must be faced, your light can never be erased. Now the theater rests in blue, and all that's left still speaks of you. The night grows still, the shadows crawl, love remains after the curtain falls.
The evening settled on the town as golden shadows drifted down. You stood beside the open door, like all the nights before. The quiet air, the fading light, we're holding on to one last night. And in your eyes I saw the trace of every memory we embraced. The hours moved so slow, so clear, as if they wished to keep us here. Give me one more night to remember, one more fire that won't surrender, one more moment hand in hand before we lose what we once planned. Let the stars burn soft above, witness to our quiet love, before the dawn can pull apart this final chapter of the heart. We spoke in fragments, soft and low, of roads we knew we had to go. Yet every word we left unsaid still echoed loudly in my head. The moonlight painted silver lines across your face, across the time. And every breath between the space felt like a prayer we couldn't chase. If this is where our story ends, then let tonight be more than then. A memory untouched by pain, a lie we'll always call again. Give me one more night to remember, one last warmth against December, one last glance before goodbye, beneath this ever-waiting sky. And when the morning calls your name, I'll bless the love that softly came, and keep this night within my soul, forever bright, forever home. The stars grew faint, the night withdrew, but this one night will stay with you. The streetlights glow in amber haze, just like they did in younger days. The quiet corners still remain, untouched by time, untouched by rain. I walk the path we used to know, where summer whispered soft and low. And every step I take tonight still follows traces of your light. Though seasons passed and years have strayed, some things are frozen where they stayed. I return to where our shadows stayed, where love was drawn and never
hold the outline of the dark. The bench beneath the willow tree still keeps the shape of you and me. The wind moves softly through the leaves like whispered words it still believes. A fragile sound, a fleeting thread of all the things we left unsaid. The night remembers every trace of all we left within this place. I return to where our shadows stay, where love was strong and never faded. A silent mark upon the stone, a place that never let us go. Though time has carried you away, your memory still colors gray. And in the dark I feel it sway, right there where our shadows stay. Some moments never disappear. They linger softly through the years. Not gone, not lost, not swept away. They live where silent echoes stand. Though the dawn begins to rise and pulls the stars from tired skies, there's still a light that gently sways within the place our shadows stay. The morning comes, the night turns pale. The memory softens like a veil. I close my eyes and walk away, but part of me is where we stayed.
We started with a simple line, a melody of yours and mine, a quiet note of fragile sound that somehow made the world slow down. The rhythm moved beneath our feet, a harmony so bittersweet. Each whispered word, each tender rhyme was riding us through borrowed time. But somewhere in the fading air, the music vanished into there. The song we never finished still remains, a silent echo falling like the rain. Half a verse suspended in the dark, a lonely chorus living in my heart. Though the final note was left unsung, its melody still lingers on my tongue. A story paused before its last embrace, the song we never finished stays. The pages flutter in the breeze like memories among the leaves. Your voice still lingers in each line, a ghostly trace of what was mine. I hear the spaces in between the missing parts of what could be. And every chord I try to play still calls the love that slipped away. If I could find where silence ends, perhaps our song could start again. And all the notes we left behind would rise and fall in perfect time. The song we never finished softly cries, a fading light beneath forgotten skies. Yeah, even unfinished dreams can shine like scattered stars that still align. And all the music met its close, its quiet beauty lingers most. A final chord I'll always know, still playing soft and low. The last note fades, the silence stays, but in my heart it still will play.
The room is quiet, cold and still. The fading light rests on the sill. Your shadow lingers by the door, but it won't stay here anymore. The words we buried in our hearts now drift between us in the dark. A fragile silence fills the air, like something breaking somewhere there. I try to hold this moment still, but time moves on against my will. One tear before goodbye tonight falls softly in the dying light. A final trace of what we knew, a silent drop that speaks of you. No need for words we cannot say. The night will slowly take them away, and all that's left before you fly is one tear before goodbye. Your trembling hand slips out of mine, like sand escaping from its time. The distance grows with every breath, a quiet step, a little death. The clock keeps counting through the pain, its steady voice like falling rain. And though I know I must let go, my heart still begs to hold you close. If love could pause the hands of time, I'd keep this moment yours and mine. One tear before goodbye tonight falls softly in the dying light. you and me. One tear becomes the last embrace, a fragile light upon my face. Though you will fade beyond my sight, your memory will hold this night. The door will close, the dark will sigh, and stars will watch you passing by. One final breath, one last soft cry, then silence after goodbye.
The hallway sleeps in muted gray, where all our footsteps used to stay. The walls still hold a trace of you, like faded light the morning knew. I pass the corners we once crossed and count the echoes that were lost. Each quiet space, each empty frame still softly carries your old name. Though time has pulled the days away, some things were never meant to fade, where your shadow still remains. I hear you whisper in the rain, a fleeting shape, silent trace, still drifting through this lonely place. Though the world has moved along, your memory lingers like a song, a ghost of love I can't explain, where your shadow still remains. The curtains move against the light, like hands reaching through the night. And every breeze that finds this room still carries fragments left by you. The mirror catches passing gleams and turns them into distant dreams, as if your silhouette might rise and meet me once before goodbye. If shadows live where light has been, then maybe love still lingers in the spaces neither dark nor bright, still waiting somewhere out of sight, where your shadow still remains. It falls like soft September rain, a quiet mark upon my soul, a missing piece that makes me whole. And though the years may dim the air, your outline still is waiting there, a tender shape I cannot chase, yet never will erase. The evening falls, the light grows thin, your your shadow stays quiet within.
The clock is whispering in the dark, a quiet rhythm falling apart. Each second stretches into space, still searching for your vanished trace. The silence moves between the walls, like distant echoes through these halls. A fragile pulse I cannot keep, a memory waking in my sleep. Somewhere between the now and then, I almost hear your voice again. Lost between heartbeats in the night, somewhere beyond the fading light, caught in the space where shadows move, still reaching for the touch I knew. A moment hanging out of time, a silent break between your life and mine. And though the world keeps moving on, I'm lost between heartbeats alone. The moonlight spills across the floor, like footsteps at an empty door. I turn expecting you to stay, but only darkness fills the space. The air still holds a trace of you, a breath of something once so true, like melodies too faint to hear, yet somehow always drawing near. I follow where the silence leads, into the space your absence breathes. Lost between heartbeats in the night, somewhere beyond the fading light, caught in the space where shadows move, still reaching for the touch I knew. A moment hanging out of time, a silent break between your life and mine. And though the world keeps moving on, I'm lost between heartbeats alone. If every beat could call your name, would it bring you back again? Or are you only meant to stay inside the pause that slipped away? Lost between heartbeats, here I stand, holding what I cannot command. A fading pulse, a fragile tone, a love that lingers though it's gone. The rhythm slows, the night grows deep, the stars dissolve, the silence speaks, and in the hush before the dawn, one final beat, then moving on.
Leaves were falling one by one, like pieces drifting from the sun. The golden light began to fade across the path that we once made. The wind was colder than before. It brushed against the empty door and carried whispers through the air of all the love no longer there. The season changed without a sound and slowly brought our colors down, fading like the autumn sky. You slipped away without goodbye. A quiet shade of amber light dissolving softly into night, like evening losing all its fire. You vanished with the last desire and left me staring far and wide at fading autumn skies. The park still wears its crimson glow, but all the warmth has learned to go. The benches where we used to stay now hold the silence of decay. I trace your name in cooling air and watch it disappear somewhere, like every promise we once knew, now drifting with the changing blue. If every season has to end, then maybe love was meant to bend, to fall like leaves upon the ground and rest where no new spring is found. Fading like the autumn sky, your memory still passes by. A painted hue I can't erase, still glowing softly in this space. And though the winter soon will call, I'll keep the warmth beyond the fall. A fleeting light I'll carry through until the skies turn new. The leaves descend, the daylight dies, your trace remains in autumn skies.
city whispered through the pain. 1,000 lights were burning low, as if they somehow seemed to know. Your shadow stood beneath the glow, then slowly turned and let me go. No final word, no last embrace, just silence falling in your place. The night grew colder than before, as emptiness stepped through the door. The night you disappeared from sight, you took the stars, you stole the light, and left the silence hanging here like frozen echoes in the air. I call your name into the dark, but only shadows answer back. And still I wait, though years have cleared since the night you disappeared. The clock still moves, the world goes on, but something in me stayed withdrawn. A photograph, a fading trace, still holds the outline of your face. The moon keeps watch above the street where memory and longing meet, and every wind that brushes through still sounds like footsteps leading to you. Some questions never find their end, they circle back again, again. The night you disappeared from sight, you took the stars, you stole the light, and left the silence hanging here like frozen echoes in the air. I call your name into the dark, but only shadows answer back. And still I wait, though years have cleared since the night you disappeared. Did you fade into the dawn, or were you gone before you'd gone? A whisper swallowed by the sky, a quiet truth without goodbye. The night you disappeared remains a silent scar, a gentle pain. Though time has tried to pull me through, the dark still carries shades of you. Now morning breaks beyond the gray and slowly steals the night away, but one soft shadow lingers near. The night you disappeared.
The room is still, the curtains sway as pale light leans into the gray. The coffee cools beside the chair, a quiet sign that you're not there. The picture frames line up the wall like frozen moments bound to fall. And every corner of this place still holds the outline of your face. The world keeps moving through the day, but something here has slipped away. This is a scene without you, a story missing all its truth, an empty frame, a silent line, a broken space in borrowed time. This is a world left incomplete, a melody without its beat, and every breath reminds me through. This is a scene without you. The sunlight paints the wooden floor the way it used to once before, but now it falls on empty air and finds no laughter waiting there. I hear the echoes of your name still drifting softly through the rain, a dialogue that lost its sound when all the lights were shutting down. If I could rewrite how this ends, would I bring back what could have been? Or would the pages turn once more to leave me standing at this door? This is a scene without you, yet every shadow speaks of truth. The love we held, the life we knew, still colors everything I view. And though the credits slowly roll, your memory lingers in my soul, a final light that lingers through this silent scene of you. The lights grow dim, the moment fades, but in my heart you still remain.
The platform sleeps beneath the rain, the last train whispers down the lane. Its fading lights dissolve from view, but still it carries thoughts of you. The clock above keeps moving slow, each passing minute seems to know that I'm still standing where you left, with quiet hope inside my chest. The night grows colder, darker still, but somehow I am waiting still. appear and break the silence lingering here. Though every train has come and gone, and every promise moved along, a part of me has never strayed, still waiting at the station. Stay. The empty benches line the track like memories that won't turn back. The wind moves softly through the air, as if your voice is hidden there. A distant sound, a trembling tone reminds me I am here alone. Yet every shadow passing by still makes me lift these hopeful eyes. The world has turned 1,000 ways, but I remain inside this place, still waiting at the station tonight, searching the dark for one small light, hoping your footsteps might appear and break the silence lingering here. Though every train has come and gone, and every promise moved along, a part of me has never strayed, still waiting at the station. Stay. Perhaps some roads are meant to part, yet never truly leave the heart. And though the tracks run far from here, your memory always lingers near. Still waiting though the dawn draws near, still holding what has disappeared. And if your shadow crossed this way, I know the words I could not say. The morning breaks, the sky turns gray, another train will pass away. I take one breath and walk again, but part of me still waits there then.
The morning came in shades of white, a silent hush of frozen light. The world outside had lost its sound. The snow began to cover ground. You stood beside the window there, with winter settling in your stare. And something cold had found its way into the warmth we knew that day. No storm arrived with crashing skies. It fell so softly from your eyes. That was the day love turned to snow, falling silent, cold and slow, covering all we used to know. Beneath the pale and fragile glow, no words were left for us to say, as winter stole our warmth away, and all we built was laid below. The day love turned to snow. The fire dimmed without a sound. fading light no longer found. The laughter dancing through this room now vanished in the afternoon. I reached for what was slipping fast, like trying to hold the falling past. But every flake that touched my skin reminded me of where we'd been. If spring could melt this frozen air, would traces of our love be there? Or would it drift forever far like a winter beneath distant stars? That was the day love turned to snow, a quiet end we came to know. No thunder marked its last goodbye, just silence drifting from the sky. Yet somewhere underneath the white still rests the warmth we held so tight, a memory buried soft and slow beneath the winter snow. The snowfall fades, the cold remains, but deep below, love still sustains.
The night is resting on the glass like quiet moments from the past. A whispered vow still lingers near, a voice I only seem to hear. The moonlight falls across the floor and brings me back to once before, to all the words you softly said that still remain inside my head. Though time has carried us apart, your promise lingers in my heart. These are the echoes of your promise, calling through the silent darkness. A distant light I still can trace, a fading warmth I can't erase. Those seasons changed and stars have moved, your words still drift like morning dew, and in the stillness I can hear the echoes of your promise here. The empty pages by my side still hold the dreams we used to write. 1,000 plans we left undone, like shadows waiting for the sun. The wind moves softly through the trees and carries fragments back to me, a tender sound, a fragile thread of all the things we never said. Some promises refuse to fade. They live inside the hearts they made. These are the echoes of your promise, calling through the silent darkness. A distant light I still can trace, a fading warmth I can't erase. Those seasons changed and stars have moved, your words still drift like morning dew, and in the stillness I can hear the echoes of your promise here. Did you know they'd stay this long, like the memory of a song? Even
tap softly on the glass, like echoes drifting from the past. This corner table by the light still keeps your shadow every night. The coffee cools untouched and still as time moves slow beyond my will. The same old song begins to play and pulls me back to yesterday. The door swings wide with every breeze, and for a moment I believe I'm still waiting at the old cafe, hoping somehow you'll find your way through crowded streets and falling rain to sit beside me once again. The empty chair across from mine still holds the shape of another time, and every night I quietly stay, still waiting at the old cafe. The waiter knows to leave this seat, as if your footsteps he might meet. The fading scent of roasted air still carries memories everywhere. I trace the rim of this old cup, like holding all our moments up, and every face that passes through becomes a fleeting thought of you. If time could circle back once more, you'd walk right through that weathered door, and all the years would melt away like rain, dissolving into gray. I'm still waiting at the old cafe. Those seasons drift and skies decay. A quiet hope still lingers near in every passing hour here. And if you never come again, this place will hold what might have been, a tender ghost that will not stray from this old cafe. The rain grows light, the night turns blue, the chair stays still but waits for you.
The window gathers silver frost, a quiet trace of what was lost. The city sleeps beneath the white, wrapped softly in the winter night. Your footsteps vanished with the storm, leaving behind a fading warmth, like breath that lingers in the air, then disappears as if not there. I snowflakes I cannot hold. You're fading like winter snow tonight, melting softly out of sight. A fleeting touch, a silent glow, gone before I even knew. And though I try to keep you near, you drift away then disappear, like fragile pieces in the cold, fading like winter snow. The fire burns but gives no heat. Its quiet crackle sounds incomplete. The photographs upon the wall still catch your shadow when they fall. Outside the branches gently sway, as if they mourn the passing day. And every flake that meets the ground feels like another memory down. The cold has learned to speak your name, and nothing here feels quite the same. You're fading like winter snow tonight, melting softly out of sight. A fleeting touch, a silent glow, gone before fragile pieces in the cold, fading like winter Some things were never meant to stay, like frost that greets the break of day, still beautiful before they're gone, still aching after moving on. Now morning paints the sky in gray and slowly washes you away. Yet somewhere in the falling white, your memory still holds the light. The snow will rest, the winds will slow, and winter soon will learn to go. One final flake drifts soft and low, then silence like fallen snow.
The sun sinks low beyond the hill, and all the world grows soft and still. The amber light begins to bend as day prepares its quiet end. The breeze moves gently through the trees, a whispered hymn among the leaves, and somewhere in its tender flow, a name I used to always know. It drifts across the fading sky, like something that refused goodbye. Your name in the evening wind comes back to me again, a quiet sound, a fleeting trace that time can never take away. It lingers in the cooling air, like proof that you were once right here. A melody the dusk still sings, your name in the evening wind. The empty road, the darkening light still hold the outline of that night, when all the stars above us knew the world was turning me from you. And every step I leave behind still echoes through this restless mind, as if the twilight softly keeps the promises we could not keep. If every breeze could carry truth, then somewhere it would carry you back through the silence, through the years, to dry the weight of waiting tears. Your name in the evening wind still finds the place it's always been, a tender ache, a distant flame, still breathing softly through my name. And though the night will soon descend, its whisper never truly ends. It rises with the dark and sings your name upon the wind. The daylight fades, the stars begin, and softly calls your name again.
The midnight sky is painted blue, with silent traces left by you. 1,000 lights above still glow, like memories I used to know. The moonlight falls across my hands, like time slipping through shifting sands. And every star that fills the night still holds the shape of your goodbye. Though worlds may turn and seasons fade, your shadow lingers in their wake. I will remember, I will stay until the stars forget you. echoes of your voice still drift between the empty noise. A fragile thread the night still keeps, woven softly through my dreams. The constellations overhead still trace the words we never said, and in the distant silver flame I hear them whispering your name. Though all things vanish into air, some loves remain forever there. I will remember, I will stay until the stars forget your name, until the heavens lose their light and darkness swallows all the sky. Even if time should carry on and every trace of us is gone, my heart will hold what we became until the stars forget. If one by one they start to fade and all the skies are stripped away, the final light that still remains will carry softly what we made. And when the night has reached its end and silence falls where dreams have been, there'll still be one eternal flame that gently calls your name. The stars grow dim, the dawn draws near, the sky releases every tear, yet one last light remains above until it fades with us.
The night falls softly on this room, and shadows gather in the gloom. Your picture rests beside the bed, 1,000 words we never said. The silence lingers in the air, like traces of you everywhere. And though the seasons come and go, some memories refuse to slow. I tell myself that time will heal, but some wounds take too long to seal. Until my heart forgets you, I'll carry this ache inside, like the moon that waits for morning, though it knows the sun must rise. Until your name grows distant and fades beyond the blue, I will keep on breathing until my heart forgets you. The streets we walked are still the same, yet nothing feels the way it came. Each corner holds a ghostly trace, a fleeting shadow of your face. I tried to leave the past behind, but memories move with restless time. They follow like the evening rain, returning just too far again. And maybe one day I will wake to find the silence no longer breaks. No quiet pull, no hidden pain, no echo calling out your name, until my heart forgets you. I'll walk this road alone, through every dawn and darkened hour, until the hurt has flown. And when your memory finally becomes the fading view, I'll smile into the open sky and let the light come through. The night grows still, the stars drift far, and peace arrives where memories are.
The pages rest upon the floor, like all the words we wrote before. A story paused between the lines, still waiting for its final sign. The room is filled with quiet air, your memory lingers everywhere, a trace of warmth, a fading light, still holding on inside the night. Some endings never fully close, they stay where only silence knows. This is our unfinished ending, a final scene still softly bending between the shadows and the light, between goodbye and one last night. Though time moves on beyond this place, your echo lingers in this space, a love suspended endlessly, our unfinished ending. The clock keeps turning on the wall, but cannot change what came to fall. Some moments freeze beyond their time, like half-complete, unfinished finish lines. I hear your footsteps in my mind, a distant rhythm left behind, a melody that lost its way, yet somehow never fades away. Some stories pause but never end. They wait for hearts to speak again. This is our unfinished ending, a final scene still softly bending between the shadows and the light, between goodbye and one last night. Though time moves on beyond this place, your echo lingers in this space, a love suspended endlessly. Our unfinished ending. If I could turn another page, would we rewrite what slipped away, or leave these words just as they are? A quiet wish upon a star. And though the curtain slowly falls, your voice still lingers through these halls, not gone, just resting in between the spaces left unseen. The lights grow dim, the silence stays and carries softly through the gray. One final line remains to write. Until then,